Hey guys, sorry that this camera is a little blurry. It's early in the morning. It's like 8:09. Yeah, that's what it says on my phone. Alright, so let's get to a few things or one thing before I get started with the important things in this video. So, I have I did this letter since let's see, Andrew's graduation. Yes, he graduated high school. He graduated on May 23rd, 2025. And then the night after that, I started writing this letter to Lou, the first part of it. And then, on the 24th and then 25th, I've been writing a lot. After 20, and on later on the 25th, like past 5 o'clock p.m. on 25th of May, I thought I was done writing. And then I thought that I was gonna send it the next day on May 26th, but the night before, like the night before Memorial Day, when I was crossing the calendar, I realized, oh, tomorrow's Memorial Day. I cannot send this letter on Memorial Day. So that's why I had to wait the next day, as of today, on the 27th, to send this letter. Alright. Um I had to write down a few other things that I forgot on the 26th, and then I tried to think of other things that I forgot until I would finish writing on the 27th. And then as of the 27th, I wrote down, that's all I have to say in this letter. Yeah. So, anyways, now that we got that out of the way, I'm gonna get some of the things or one thing that I left out in this letter that there was no need to discuss in the letter. And it was back in Christmas, or no, December 23rd, 2022. I wanted my mother to show me the presents, she asked me, "Do you want to see the presents earlier?" And I said, "Sure." So she showed me the presents. And when she showed me, I then said, "Why are the presents small?" And then she's like, "That's your reaction?" And she just goes on, because that's my first reaction over the presents. And I was still thankful to her over the presents. And then she said to me that I showed you asked to see the presents, and then this is your first reaction over why are the presents smaller? I had to give you smaller presents because that's what the things you want, because the things you want are smaller. The things you wanted are smaller, and the things that Andrew wanted are smaller. And then I didn't like her attitude or behavior. And then she said, "You're gonna appreciate it," and sorry. You're going to appreciate them, and Andrew's going to appreciate it, and you are just a spoiled brat. How was I spoiled, and how was I a brat? I wasn't acting childish. I wasn't whining. And then Lou had to side with my mother, saying when I told her about the things that I upset about my mother with that, she then said to me, "Well, I mean, I'm on your mother's side because you cannot react like that the first time. She gave you all those presents, and then this is how you react." And then she sided with my mother for that. And then I had to tell Lou years later on the phone call about that, saying to her that I was being thankful to her anyway, and then you're siding with her for no reason. Like, but she didn't remember. And so, and I guess that she didn't say anything back about that if she remembered, because what I said was right, and I didn't do anything wrong. on that day when she showed me the presents. And I hated that Lou sided with my mother. Lou's a traitor for that. Anyway, now that, so since that she probably thought that I was justified about that I was right about that. That's why I left it out in this letter. Anyways, let's go through all this letter, and let's go through, like, what I'm gonna read and see. I'm gonna read this letter to remind myself all the things of which he said and did that I didn't like. So, let's see. There's a bug in the way. Actually, no, I gotta pause it. So that way you guys just don't sit there and let me find some of it. Actually, I just realized something. I don't have to go through all of this, like, talk about it. You guys can just read it on this letter. Yeah. So, I'm going to show you guys the letter with 2 pages. That's what I was trying to say. There's 2 pages on that letter, and I'm gonna, like, flip it over, and that's why I have a staple on it. So anyways. That's like a duck or something. Okay. Alright. You guys can pause it to read the whole thing here. Alright. Since you guys paused it, I'm gonna flip it over to the other way. Alright, you paused it. Now this side. Oh. Alright. I don't think you can really see that. Alright. I have the envelope over here. And I don't want you guys to see the addresses, so... Alright. I'm gonna open this up here, this sticker. And then I'm gonna fold this. I don't want anyone to know about this other than Lou. Until after she reads it and tells me about it on the phone. She's definitely going to talk to me about it on the phone after she reads it. And that's why I'm gonna flush away this sticker thing. The sticker from that long sticker thing that I just showed you guys. Alright. Gotta get the stem in the envelope. So I'm gonna show you guys, we're gonna like go for a walk, and I'm going to I'm going to put the letter inside the envelope. Just gotta put the stand back and put on some, like, flip-flops. I already wrote down the addresses and put down that sticker on the top right before I started filming. I did all of it today, this morning. Yep. It's raining outside, but it's only raining a little bit. Now, is there anything to say, as I'm walking up to the mailbox? I don't know. Oh, yeah. So, you guys looked at the dates and all of that. I'm doing this now instead of earlier because I had all the evidence I need from Lou, all the questions and answers, and she doesn't want to go through it. She wants to move forward, and that's why I'm doing it now. And then later I'm going to write letters to other people, share my thoughts about them, and do other consequences to other types of consequences to others besides writing letters to them. Alright, I'm at the mailbox. Alright, got it done. She will get the letter in 4 days, I believe. I don't know. But anyways, I'll tell you guys, after she probably tells me about all this in the phone call, I'll tell you guys all about it in the next video. Bye!